It is day 48 and it is dun 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 Friday the 13th. I loathed Friday the 13th until quite recently, till October. October, I broke my curse. I decided to book the day off and go for a tattoo, and it seemed to work. So I did the same today. I booked the day off and I went and got a tattoo. And there's another Friday the 13th in December, which I've booked off, and I will probably go and get a tattoo. um, so yeah, you can just little sneaky peek. I love him, my little dinosaur with his cauldron, little T-Rex. Yes, day 47. I woke up feeling a little bit tender, not gonna lie. Had the best night. Yeah, it was so cool to catch up with some, old work colleagues. Had a really good giggle. Yeah, it was a really good day. And then woke up this morning, did my usual, went to the gym, and then pretty much, because where the tattoo place is, I have just got back and my appointment's 7:30. My appointment was at 4 and I left here at 1:30 to get there for 4. It's crazy. It's literally a 25-30 minute journey down the road, and it takes a lifetime to get there. It's like public transport. It in a different world. So today's been a little bit kind of preoccupied with that, really. Haven't really had time to think about too much. One thing did arrive when I got home yesterday. When I got home, there was some post. Dun dun dun! Oh my god, this is the book, the matchbook that I saw in one of my earlier journals when I walked past and had a smell that reminded me of my mum's wine bar. And then I went and searched for my mum's wine bar and managed to find this, which is my mum had a antique shop growing up, and in the back of the antique shop she used to do gold foil printing. You can see it's like shiny gold foil. And yeah, so my mum, god, do you know what, look, thinking back now, my mum and dad, no wonder they weren't, like, they were always so busy. My mum had an antique shop, she had the gold foil printing business, and my dad used to do couriering, and he used to do cigarette vending machines, because I remember we used to have to get the cigarette packets and he would cut a hole in it and we'd have to slide 2p, because the cigarettes were like, I think they were $1.99 for a pack, but the machine didn't give change, so we used to have to put the 2p change in the packet underneath, like the clear plastic or the cellophane of the packet. You'd have to slide, me and my sister would sit there sliding 2p's in hundreds and thousands of packets of cigarettes. Pretty sure that's child labour now, but it's a memory from my childhood. And then together my mum and dad bought Sour Grapes, which is the name of the wine bar that they owned in Ruislip. And printed on the inside is, it's obviously reversed, it says printed by Genevieve's, and this telephone number, you can tell how old it is, it's London 01. That's my 4228126. That's my old phone number growing up as a kid. Had to learn it off by heart because we didn't have mobile phones then. We had to, if you got into trouble, you had to know your home phone number off by heart. And yeah, to know that that has been personally stamped by my mum, or probably me or my sister, maybe, because she used to get us doing that as well. See, kids weren't just used for getting the remote back in my day. They were used to proper child labour. Like, I used to go out with my dad as well when he used to do all the cigarette vending machines. And when he would park up, because he would park in illegal places, he'd leave me sat in the van. So if the police turned up, I'd just be like, oh, he's gone to get change for the meter. So he didn't have to pay. Like, yeah. Oh, the memories, man. It's crazy. But yeah, it's weird how a whole series of going for a walk and smelling something and going online and finding this on eBay, and then this suddenly now being in my hand, and the memories that this is now creating is it's crazy. I love it. I absolutely love it. So yeah, the envelope that it came in has got the guy's address, so I think I'm gonna maybe just send him a little thank you card back and say thank you for, you know, providing me with a piece of my childhood, a little bit of history. I'd love to know how it got to, is it Skokie, Illinois? Skokie, Skokie, Illinois. Yeah, I'd love to know how it got to America. But when I asked David, he was like, he just bought a batch of the matchbooks and it was in there. So yeah, but when I looked through his eBay shop, the matchbooks were from all over the world. So yeah, I'd love to know the story of how my mum and dad's matchbook got into a collection and sent to America, all to end up back in my hands. But yeah, that cheered me up when I got home last night. That was a little bit of a surprise. Let's have a look. So I was planning on having some time this evening to get some of my crafty bits out of the way, but it's 7:30. I'm absolutely starving. I had a sausage sandwich at like 9 o'clock this morning. Well, it's probably about 10 o'clock actually. And I haven't eaten since because I've literally then just got ready, come back. So I'm bloody famished. I'm starving. So I need to go and get some food. And I don't like eating this late, but we're going to have to because, like I said, my body's still a little bit tender from yesterday. Let's have a look at anything that I have liked today. I don't think I've screenshot anything. Just because for the first time I was sat on the bus, and I decided to listen to some music, and I wouldn't say I've been avoiding music, but there's been certain genres that, like I've mentioned before, that were a little bit tough to listen to because they did stir up some emotions. But yeah, I've just spent the last couple of hours listening to some songs and didn't get that gut-wrenching feeling, and that was a really, like, I felt it was, yeah, it was a weird feeling not having that emotion attached to it again. It was nice, and like I said, I don't want to go back to not being able to listen to music that I listened to before, before my ex. But it it's nice that there's the disconnection again. I can listen to stuff that I love without it stinging. So let's have a look and see what I have liked today. Oh, what's this one? I did like that one, but it was here we go. This is perfect. So it says, why do you believe in the Friday the 13th, but you won't believe in yourself? And then there's a little scary mask, like Freddy mask, and it says, you're the best. It's true. It's weird how you can believe in superstitions and things that never amount to anything, but then when someone says, believe in yourself, or believe in your dreams or your goals, or believe in, something relating to yourself, it's almost like this, I can't do that. But we can believe in superstitions, like if you walk on a crack or under a ladder, or if you break a mirror or something, or the superstition of Friday the 13th. Like, I've been cursed with such bad experiences, like the main one, which was, I can remember, is it was Friday the 13th. I fell off my moped, the dog ate my lunch, I forgot my purse. Like, it was just a whole catastrophe of events throughout the whole of the day from start to finish. And I ended up just being sat at work at my desk sobbing because I was like, I just want this day to end. Like, it was absolutely horrific. And looking back over so many Friday the 13th, there's always been something that's kind of happened that I've just been like, oh my God, I'm not leaving the house next time. So I think I've broke my curse. But yeah, that made me, when I saw that, I screenshot it, and it, well, no, I didn't screenshot it, I liked it, sorry. And I put it into my folder. Yeah, it's true. Why do you believe in Friday the 13th, but you won't believe in yourself? I like that. So that's my quote for the day. My learning, let's have a think. My learning is that I can't drink. Oh my God, I knew this anyway. I have not had any alcoholic beverages at home in 1, 2, 3 months. Well, we're into September now, so 3 and a bit months. I've had some drinks when I've been out with Hinton, and I've realised now, especially after last night, that I don't think my body likes alcohol anymore. I think I've abused it with so much alcohol in my lifetime that it's at a point now where it's just like, my liver is just, Stace, we cannot do this anymore. So I think I'm gonna have to seriously consider about maybe going full sober. But saying that, and I hate to say this, my gym session this morning, hanging, was the easiest session I've had ever since I've been going to the gym in 40 odd days. And I literally, as I was walking home, I was like, I don't feel like I've been. And I did just as much, if anything, I did an extra 30 reps because, yeah, I did the rower, my 3 minutes, and then I did 30, 30, 30, whereas I only need to do 3 minutes, 30, 30, but I did the 3. And yeah, I'm normally leaving like rosy cheeked and feeling flushed, and because I'll kind of like, I don't just get on the rower and go, you know, it's cranked up as hard as it will go, and I literally like power through. Like, I'm always keeping it in the 800s or higher. And yeah, I had a like I said, I was walking back and I was like, I don't feel hot, I don't feel sweaty. Although I probably did sweat out my whole body weight in cider last night. It was so hot. And then when I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning, I was like, literally, I think I had cider coming out of my pores, and I got up and drank a pint of water and crawled back into bed. I was like, I can't do this anymore. So my learning is to maybe, Stace, I think that time might have come where you're going to have to switch to the old mocktails. No more cocktails for you. Or if you have a pint of cider, just have 1, don't have 4. And the only reason I had 4 was because there was 4 drinks tokens. And yeah, which I'm pleased there was only 4, because I did get considerably tipsy and I probably would have kept going, which is not good. So that's my learning. I am happy. I'm happy for Sid. I love my little T-Rex. Yeah, I love my little T-Rex. I sleep like this, like when I'm on my side, I sleep curled. So yeah, I love him. He's adorable. I actually didn't even put the T-Rex hands into any comparison when I had this. I just saw him and I was like, I love dinosaurs, and I've got a few mates that call me a dinosaur because I am nearly one. So when I saw him with the little bubbling cauldron, and I was just like, I have to have you. And his name is Sid. But yeah, my friend just was like, oh, is that because you're you know, neurodivergent? And I was just like, have I missed a reference here? Holy fuck. And then she was like, oh no, the T-Rex hands. And I was just like, because I think we talked about it before, but she sent me a screenshot, and I was just like, oh my God, I love him even more now. So yeah, I am happy for Sid, my little buddy now. And I am grateful for, what am I grateful for? I am grateful that I am grateful for everything that I've been through this week. I have had, or I'm going to say the last 2 weeks actually, because it did, like I said, it did start last Thursday. In fact, I think it started the Thursday before. Yes, I am. This week, Friday the 13th, has ended the last 2 or 3 weeks of an extremely stressful and overwhelming period of my life. Like, I had another dip in my mental health, to the point where I was thinking thoughts that I really don't want to think again, to then going through the situation I had at work, to coming out of that, to then having the highs and lows of the social yesterday, and then ending the week on Friday the thing. And obviously having, you know, in the mix of all of that, I've got my friends over in Louisiana that are batting down their windows because they got a fucking force 2 hurricane coming through their town. So it's been an absolute, yeah, eye-opening, like just a pretty intense couple of weeks. And I am just pleased and grateful that everything worked out okay for me. Everything worked out okay for my friends. Everyone is safe. Everyone is well. Everyone has minimal damage. I have minimal damage today, a little bit. I'm in control of the damage on my body today, not the other way around, not me falling off my moped. It just feels like today is kind of, if you imagine an orchestra and all the different parts are going off and it's building and it's building, it's building. And then at the end of the orchestra, you've got that person with the big cymbals that goes, shh, and that's it. That's the end of the play. I kind of feel like I'm sat here now and someone has just crashed those cymbals together, and it's done. Like, I know it's not done forever. I'm not that naive. I am starting to learn and understand and appreciate that things come and go, things change. Inside all the dark moments is great periods of healing and growing and learning about yourself. But there has to, at some point, that everything that starts has to end, and everything that ends has to start again. So I'm just glad that I'm at the end of this intense few weeks. I am looking forward to, after I finish this, I'm just going to get it uploading. I don't even know if I'm going to eat. I am so hungry though. I think I have to eat something. I'm so hungry. I just don't want to be up. I hate eating so late. Oh, maybe I just need to stay up. I haven't got work tomorrow or anything, so maybe I should just have something to eat and just stay up and do my crafty little project for a couple of hours and just have something. But yeah, I'm looking forward to switching my alarm off on my phone and knowing that I don't have to think about anything tomorrow. Nothing other than getting up and getting to the gym by 2 o'clock, which is absolutely doable. There is nothing, you know, like there's no storms on the way to my friends. There's no storms on the way here. I've got nothing to get up for. My neighbour, bless him, he was cooking the other day and it smelled fantastic. When I got back just now, I knocked on my neighbour's door and because she's like, you have to come in and show me when you get back. So I knocked on the door, and she was like, "Oh, Zane was knocking on your door earlier," and I stuck my head out just to say that you were out. And he's left. He made a lamb curry. His curries smell so good. So he's just put some in a little container for me. I'm definitely not having curry. Like, I know Zane's curries are going to be absolutely epic, but I do not want to be eating a curry at 8 o'clock on a Friday night. That is heartburn city just there. But it means I've got a lush lunch tomorrow, which I'm really excited about. But how adorable. Just have the best friends and neighbours, and I've had so many people message me, so many after yesterday. Like, I literally cannot count well, let's actually do that. Let's count. I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people message me from yesterday, from the work, that said, "Stace, you look amazing. You seem so, like, yeah, you just seem totally different. It was so nice seeing you." Like, a couple of people have said, "Let's catch up and get coffee." I'm just like, and people saying, "Oh, you look really good. Like, have you been working out and stuff like that?" And I suppose because I see myself every day. I don't really, I mean, I can tell the difference because I'm putting clothes on and they just don't fit anymore. They're too big. But, you know, people that haven't seen me for years and stuff are just like, "Holy moly, Stace, like, you look freaking amazing." And I'm like, "Oh, thank you." It was a real boost. It was really nice to know that the work that I'm putting in to turn this vessel into something to give back to my vessel. My vessel has carried me through all the years that I've been on this planet. It is now time for me to take care of that vessel and to give myself something back, to treat myself with love and respect and honor this beautiful body that I've been given. It's not always been treated with the most love and respect, and by myself and by others. And the only way to really love and appreciate myself is to love and appreciate everything that's about me. Like, I'm never gonna have a flat stomach. I'm never gonna be stick thin. Like, my skin is aging now, and I'm starting to see like little, you know, crow's feet, and, you know, my wrinkles on my chin, on my forehead and stuff. But you know what? You look at a map of the world and it's just all lines, and every single one of those lines is a road that leads you to a destination that is breathtaking. So I am going to look at my body, and I'm going to love it and cherish it and treat it with the care, the compassion, and the warmth, and the everything that it deserves, because it has got me to where I am today, and it ain't changing. Like, I can't, you know, go into a shop and say, "I don't like this one, I want another one." But what I can do is make sure that I'm making it strong and healthy and well and fit, and just learning to love all the little changes in my body, because they're just that it's a map of all the places I've been and all the journeys I've been on and all the roads that I've got to travel down in my future. So on that note, Stacey, you beautiful human being, you're starting to find your sparkle again. Like, this isn't just a sparkle that got dulled in what you've just been through recently. This is a sparkle that has been hidden for many, many, many years. If anything, there's elements of yourself that you're now starting to realize is okay to show, that you hid as a kid. You know, you never had, you know, the love of a sibling. You know, that you never felt that. You know, you were always at loggerheads with your half sister. Like, it was a strained relationship. Like, I loved my sister so much, and she hated me with the same amount. And it's so, there were parts of me that I craved to 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 be myself, and that I hid because, you know, and I've continued to do that through the years. I've continued to kind of like hide parts of me because, you know, other people don't see the benefit of that. And I'm getting to a stage in my life now where I'm like, this is the reason why I'm not surrounded by people that totally understand me. It's not their fault, it's my fault, because I haven't had the courage to be fully authentic with myself and to let all my weirdness and my sparkle, and not be afraid to do things. Like, I've never been afraid to embarrass myself. I've never been afraid to do something completely out there. I don't care. You know, I miss dancing like no one's watching. I miss singing. I skipped the other week, like, and it just came out of nowhere, and I was like, when did I stop skipping, and why? Just finding all those little parts of me that I'd hidden away. They're starting to find their way to the surface again. And I'm just getting to a stage where I'm not afraid. Like, people, I'm gonna lose people in my life anyway. I might as well do it and be my crazy self. And I'm gonna sneeze. That's a first. Oh my goodness. Well, maybe that's the crescendo. Maybe that is the symbols clashing together, and it's to say, Stacey, get your fucking ass off here. Go and have some food and enjoy your evening. You're going to make this a quick one. It's fucking 25 minutes again. What is wrong with you? Jesus Christ. But this is why I love you, because you're just you. There's so many things about you to love and appreciate, and for everything that someone tries to tell you is not right, it's just not right for them. As long as you are being loving, caring, you're always living your life with the purest heart possible, with good intentions, with kindness, compassion, with integrity, with all those things, loyalty, honesty, you cannot go wrong. The people that do not appreciate that, they're not meant to be in your life. So when you lose them, it's not a loss. You've got to understand that not everyone loves glitter, and you are full of sparkle. So you need to seek out those crazy little unicorns that love sparkle, that love glitter, because they're your people. So go get some food, get some more water in you. All you've had is full fat Coke, because obviously you're supposed to keep sugars and stuff up when you're getting tattooed, but this was only a little baby one, so it only took about 40 minutes, so didn't take very long at all. And she's an apprentice, and I love that she's an apprentice. She was so pleased to be able to do it, like, to have, you know, it's always, you put your trust in someone, but to do a good job, but she was just as grateful that I'd put her trust in her. So that was a really nice connection that I had today, and it was absolutely perfect. And I love Sid. So I'm gonna drink some water, I'm gonna get some food, I'm gonna chill, I'm gonna maybe do some more of my crafty stuff. But I love you so much. You are doing so well. Keep going, enjoy your lay-in, switch your phone off. You do not need to be contacted by anyone for the rest of the day. You know everyone you love is safe and well. Just have some you time this evening. You deserve it, and that's it. Yes, I always get to this point and I'm just like, I'm sure there was something else I need to say. That is literally when I'm pausing in these moments, my mind is going, did you mean, if you said everything you were going to say? Have you said everything you were going to say? Yes, I have. I've said everything I was going to say and more. That's why these videos are so long. So get off it. No one's going to watch them if they're always this long. But you love it. You enjoy it. I don't care if anyone watches. I'm getting so much joy out of doing this. Like it's a weird feeling talking to yourself, but I'm realizing that I actually quite like it. So on that note, stay kooky.